going on, collectors? Optical 20 here for another video review, and this time it's from Asmus Collectibles, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers Gothmog, and you can buy this. You can purchase this figure at Asmus Collectibles and also at BigBadToyStore.com. Just click the link in the description. We'll start off with a box. It's standard shoe type box, the Lord of the Rings Gothmog. The design is kind of like a bloody. You know, it's like bloody ground or something. Kind of represents his base. And if you don't know who Gothmog is, he is sort of the general of the orc on the Return of the King. You'll see a lot of him. You know, he played a, you know, I wouldn't say a major role, but he is kind of major. You know, he looks badass, that's for sure. But also, it's a nice figure to have. Excellent figure. Just rewatch Return of the King and you'll see a lot of his images back there. I'm not even sure how he died. They didn't show it in the movie, spoiler alert, but I'm guessing he did. But yeah, on the back it says AsmusToys.com. You know, like I said, I'm being addicted to these figures, man. This Asmus Collectibles is awesome. You know, it's just satisfying my Lord of the Rings craving. You can see in the box there's some you know, like the this kind of represents the ring on the side, Lord of the Rings right here, Gothmog, and he doesn't have the you know, it's just in a clamshell, not the styrofoam base, kind of like with Gandalf, but it's okay. It gets the job done. I just like the foam base better, but at least gives you the separation between their higher end, like Gandalf and whatnot. There you go. And he doesn't come with a lot of accessories, although he does, to be quite honest with you. He comes with this hand. It doesn't come with a lot of hands, just this guy right here. It's the weapon holding hand. As you can see there, nice quality right there. Nice detailing on the gloved hand. And other than that, he doesn't come with any other hand. And to be quite honest, you don't need any other hand. You can see his sword looks made of stone but has some blood on it. Pretty nice. You can see that, like, it's scratched up and all that stuff. So beautiful looking weapon right here, and you can take out the base as well. That's how you insert the hand into his glove. This one is not die cast, and I love that it's not, otherwise it would be so heavy. The club is not, but you know, you can see the details, the amount of paint details in there is amazing. And this club right here, it's not made out of stone, but it gives you that impression that it is. It's terrific paint job by Asmus Collectibles here, and it also has some weight on it. And anytime that a weapon has some weight on it, either this or even the die-cast sword is not a big concern, but if they're a bit heavy, I'm always concerned about the joints, the stress that it's gonna give the joints, but I'm okay. On this one, this is excellent. They you know, they included this extra, although this is not in the movie, but it's a good representation on your display case or display cabinet. It's a Gondorian soldier. His torso, as you can see, that's a disgusting piece right there at the bottom. Looks like his guts is out. Some bloody armor, severed hand, decapitated hand. See that? It's just a beautiful piece. Like, he even has a stab wound on the back. It looks like an Urukai just stabbed him. But yeah, awesome, excellent. They didn't have to include this, you know. And I do get it that it's Gothmog, not one of the main characters, but at the same time, we only get so much Lord of the Rings figures that me as a collector and as a huge fan, it would take anything at all. You know, you're gonna insert the sword here or any other sword for that matter, and it looks like he got, you know, stabbed all the way through. Beautiful. And not also that, he also comes with this beautiful base. He comes with, and take note, toy companies, he got a beautiful base, and he also comes with a standard base. So you have the option, if you don't have the space to display it with this awesome base, then you can go the standard route like this one and go along with it. So always needs to have that that option. And as far as his outfit, I'm not quite used to Asmus Collectibles what do you call this, standard yet, or their quality. So this is kind of new to me. My expectations, I'm not gonna lie, were pretty low when it comes to Gothmog. I thought that he's not a main character. They're probably not gonna put their own, their all effort on this one. But man, his outfit is awesome. I mean, I've never seen, like tailoring like this. Like the amount of details that there's a big separation between his plastic armor and his fabric outfit, which is also excellent. It just feels so detailed, and like I said, I've normally just reviews other toy companies, and I've, so far in the past 4 years, have gotten used to their quality. Where okay, this is substandard, it looks good, it's a spandex, all right, but this guy is, the attention to detail. Yeah, I'm getting spoiled now, but you know what? Lately, all I've been buying is all I've been getting is Asmus Collectibles. I also bought Aragorn, so that's something that I would review maybe down the line. Mouth of Sauron, I'm hoping to get still. But yeah, look at the back. Look at this I don't know how to call this. Maybe that's his I don't know, jacket or something. But wow, the attention to detail is just phenomenal. Look at that his armor right there. His inner garment, his disgusting hand, that's kind of morphed. It's amazing. Like they could have gone one piece with that boot, with the boot and everything all the way up, covered the back of his pants, but they didn't. Nothing is shortcut when it comes to Asmus Collectibles. And the head sculpt, my goodness. I don't know if you watched the movie. You should, again, if you haven't. I rewatched it, the Return of the King, and he made quite an impact. So is he a must buy? I mean, if you're a 1/6 collector, and you love Lord of the Rings, I would say go for it. He's $150, so there's not much to lose here. I mean, nowadays a standard 1/6 is ranging about $220. That's the norm, at least for the more popular characters out there. But this is $70 cheaper. Look at that. Look at that hair in the back of his head. Look at that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting and beautiful at the same time. I can't wait for their other orc. I've been harping this since Gandalf. I want to see some orcs, but I get the point. Look at that ear and that severe face. My goodness, only a mom would love, but I do love him, and it's not even my child. Look at that. Look at his ear. This is the attention to detail that I'm talking about when it comes to orcs. And I know and this is where I applaud Asmus Collectibles. This is not one of the main characters, obviously. Some people are just gonna gravitate towards the the heroes and whatnot, and that's fine. But what I do applaud them on is having the cojones, having the courage to release somebody like Gothmog that only I would say hardcore collectors would love, because of our love for the film, and also because look at this guy. Beautiful. And I wish you can see this for closer, and I'm gonna show you as usual, show you some different lighting options in here, because when the light is hitting him spot on, you can't really see all the textures and whatnot. But yeah, at least you can see it here. I'm gonna get a little closer to with him, because it just doesn't do justice. I gotta use my macro lens. Look at that teeth. Wow, look at that. I don't know what to say, man, but this thing is beautiful in a weird way. Yeah, I love orcs. I wish we would get an orca with the Hand of Sauron, and if we do, oh my goodness, I'll be the first one to get it, and I'll review it as soon as I open it. But yeah, these guys are badass. Like if you get him, like I said, I didn't thought I was gonna like him more than I did. I have very low expectations. I was like, okay, it's alright. But getting him, I can't wait for Grishnak. He's such a presence, and I can just imagine him standing in the front with a bunch of orcs in his back. And if you are a Star Wars fan, you get that feeling where you have a bunch of stormtroopers and whatnot. I'm more of a Lord of the Rings guy more than a Star Wars guy, but you get what I mean there when you get the general with some soldiers behind him. And I'm just gonna throw a couple of poses more. Him standing on a Gondor soldier, this is a nice view right here. I like that. And his hand is not even supposed to hold that sword. You got the fisted hand and the holding hand right there, but hey, it works. This maybe one thing that I wish he had was a sheath, but again, that's not a film accurate. I'm not even sure if he does have a sheath on the movie. I rewatched it. He has several scenes in there, so you can make the argument that he's more important than Captain Phasma because he has more airtime than her. But yeah, I'm talking about in the Star Wars. But yeah, really nice figure. I highly recommend it if you haven't picked him up yet. Like I said, he's not a main character, but for $150, you're getting your money's worth on this guy. You get a beautiful base with blood on it that would work with anyone. I guess that's one advantage of not putting their name on this basis is that you can actually use it for another figure. Although most of their figures have awesome bases though, so I mean, if you want to switch and mix and match, then I guess it works. But yeah, if you look further here, you would notice that the beauty of his outfit, the details on his armor, like that, on his leg armor right there, shin armor. Overall, once you get him, the body is pretty good as well. There's no limitations whatsoever. Standard body, I guess on the shoulder, because it's all separate pieces as far as his armor. The only thing that's kind of restricted is his ab crunch, but I don't necessarily see it useful at this stage anyway. But other than that, the body is great. It works perfectly. You don't have to switch pegs all the time because there's no hands, so that's the beauty of it. And he moves a lot. He feels heavy. You get this badass feeling. The joints are tight. I don't know, man. All I need from him is 2 orcs on his side. That's it. Maybe if I can get a couple of orc eyes, and Grishnak would be a good addition. This is an attempt of me trying to put his. I'm horrible at posing to begin with, but yeah, this is the best pose I can come up with him holding the sword in his shoulders. I mean, guys, if you are a Lord of the Rings fan and you're waiting for the best 1/6 representation, you shouldn't wait any further. Just visit Asmus Collectibles, AsmusToys.com or Big Bad Toy Store. Don't buy all their Lord of the Rings though, because I'm trying to get some of it. I haven't bought them yet. I have some renovations going on, but yeah, I mean, go check them out at the very least. Their quality is amazing. You'll be surprised. That's why, if you notice, most of my reviews in the past month or so has been Asmus Collectibles. I just love Lord of the Rings, and I love their work. I reviewed other, 1/6 companies out there. And you would see how good they are in handling their customer service. I'm gonna review Bard next, most likely, and it's awesome. They're awesome. What can I tell you? The product, the end product is good. It doesn't matter how good your customer service is, if the end result is not there, but they're both there. So I mean, what more would you ask for? The price is amazing as well. Like, this guy is $150. I mean, how many times can you see a figure for $150 these days? I mean, normally in 2008, 2009 maybe, but nowadays, doubt it. Highly doubt it. And there you go. There's that's your figure right there. As you can see him rotating. Pretty awesome figure. If you are a big Lord of the Rings fan, I would definitely pick him up. And even if you're not, even if you're somewhat Lord of the Rings fan, I mean, you can't go with a bad guy or an orc. I mean, they're universal. It looks like you can make him as a Goonies guy or something. I don't know, but beautiful in an orcish way. I don't know what to tell you, but for $150, you got your money's worth. You get 2 weapons, an awesome base, nice Gondor soldier, decapitated Gondor soldier, and he would go well with any Lord of the Rings if you have Saruman or like I said, if you're gonna buy those orcs. One thing that Lord of the Rings didn't come up short with is a plethora of bad guys. They have awesome villains, kind of like Star Wars. That's why I like the 2 franchises. You get this Witch King, the guy in black, I don't know, Wraith Soldier or something like that. Then Grishnak coming up soon, and I can't wait for that. That looks terrific, by the way. And well, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, click the link in the description to buy anything. Please like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you till the next review.